with Charles Barkley.
What a nice way of capturing it with the word relationship. So diplomatically put. Ewing with the spin on Cheminsky. And the Knicks lead it. That good long outlet. And Wilkins met by Barkley on a switch. Jackson from three. Yes! And the Knicks at his game to this point.
Well, he does the best thing. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that presented itself, and Jackson walked right in.
Charles Barkley getting a rest. They double up on Ewing, gives it right back. Nice play.
Ewing drew the double.
Rick Pitino. Ewing. He's missed the last 3 games, and they're going with 10 men.
Early part of the season, Gerald Henderson was playing what looked like perhaps would be his best year.
Who was a member of the Pacers, hurt the Knicks a couple of times last year. Here's Walker. Yes.
He will be the subject of a lively conversation at halftime.
Jackson with the back tap. Newman. And Sanders able to rebound. 3-on-1. Doherty. And the Knicks lead it. Ewing looking for the foul, did not get the call. Nance. And the Knicks now lead it. Here's Newman. Rebound Doherty. Twice. So the Knicks open up with 5 unanswered, and the Cavaliers back with 6 in a row.
2 layups and a jump shot for the Cavs.
Newman. So Tucker able to spot Newman, who lost his man, and the Knicks take a 7-6 lead. Johnny Newman, the one-time Cleveland Cavalier. They double up on Price. Beautiful pass for Sanders.
Once again, he faded back on his foul shot. They're trying to get him to stand up and follow through.
Duckworth, and Lane Beer makes a fine steal on the pass. That's the 3rd turnover. Isaiah Thomas, and it goes through. So Isaiah gives the Pistons a 2-point lead. Detroit has missed its last 5 shots from the field, trailing by 5. Thomas from the corner. Oh, remember the corner shot the other night that gave him the lead for good, huh? Drexler. Thomas the rebound. The lead is 3 for the Trailblazers with just under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Oh, Thomas all the way in. Beautiful.
To Magic Johnson, who says, now hold it for a second here and let's get our act together. Nice bounce pass underneath. And Nixon gets the Lakers' first bucket, and the game is tied at 2. Well, he played about 8 minutes of the second half, really.
Well, Rich Kelly surprised Kareem right there. You'll see the hand go right across the forehead. An excellent call by Garrison.
Turnaround by Dennis Johnson is no good. They're going. And nobody seems to be able to get the ball to fall through.
Well, I think of the 2 teams, the Phoenix Suns certainly would be the tighter of the 2. They have to have a game here if they possibly can.
When he went in, because he had no hope against the big man.
So you know what they have at the Broadway down here? A surprise sale. He was hoping for a surprise. That time he got one.
Inbound pass. The Suns have it. The game is tied at 2. Macy feeds to Kelly. Little pull up for a 10-footer. He had 3 points in the first half last night. Finished the game with 11. And he's starting out very cold. Dennis Johnson missing. I tell you, somebody may have nailed a lid over that basket. Dennis intercepts, but it's 1 on 3. And the fella he was looking right in the numbers was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Dennis Johnson on the right side, and the corner gives it to Adams. Adams throws it into the backcourt. Magic picks it up on the dead run. Whacked him pretty good, but no harm, no foul. Rebound is off to Nixon, up the floor to Rambis, to Magic. Lakers do have a way of taking advantage of a mistake, Steve.
Well, they gambled out high, hoping they could cut off the break. That left them a 2-1 opportunity, and Magic, again, reading the situation perfectly, took it in. He had Wilkes back on the wing, decided he'd do the damage himself.
6.5 to go, first period. Lakers on top, 10-8. Beautiful feed. Kelly to Dennis Johnson. 4 for Dennis, and we're tied again. He rebound to Kelly. Dennis hurries it down the court. Johnson, that is, in the corner to Truck Robinson. Through the trick shot. Might have been under too far, though it was certainly a percentage and makeable shot. But for a moment, the Lakers had carried it over. Beautiful reverse by Cooper. Was the biggest factor in the Lakers' win. No question about it. He was one of several, I should say, but his contribution was monumental. 2 for 2. 18 to 12. McAdoo comes off the bench and sparks the Lakers. Alvin Scott just inbounded the ball for the Phoenix Suns, and Dennis Johnson brings it out of the backcourt. They kind of try and trap him at the midcourt line, but he eludes that. Scott, top of the key. That's Alvin Adams from the side. Back by Cooper. And Davis must be thinking this isn't his place to play. Underneath, Jamal Wilkes with the bucket, and Wilkes got batted up about the top of the head.
Offensive foul, and Wilkes goes off the floor. He can't believe the call. As we take another look now, this looks like it's going to be a goaltend, but they don't call it that way. That's called a home court advantage, and they push the ball up the court very quickly now. They'll find it in the middle of the court. Magic Johnson behind the back. Now Wilkes will come inside. Watch the right arm. Didn't look like he pushed off, so he gets injured slightly. And